And we're in Modern Warfare 3. Alright, you can't judge me because this is literally... Right, you can't judge me because this is probably literally one of my first times playing on this console, like, in general. In so long. Like, I barely played Modern Warfare 3, so I'm really not used to this. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm on drop zone because basically I saw Jev play it. And obviously now I want to play it, so... Jev's just a cool guy. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. I tried to make it as clickbaity as possible for I just thought it'd be funny. Like, obviously, like, I don't actually know how to get you fucking a million... why the fuck am I explaining this? Obviously, I don't actually know what I said in that video. Or what the title was, anyway. If you didn't see it and you're scared of clicking on clickbait because you just don't want to waste your time, it was basically me... I found this video online of a guy saying you can get 1,000 subscribers in a week, which just isn't possible. He was bullshitting for views, and he got my view. And I basically just took the piss out of it for 3 minutes and then chucked in a meme. So if you're interested now, feel free to go click back on it. I'm 6 and 13 right now. I'm so bad at this game. If you guys didn't know, I actually used to be a trickshotter, like, I want to say back in the day, but I make it sound like bare old and like it's like I'm trying to sound cool. But like I used to be a trickshotter back in like 2011, 2012 when it was actually relevant. And you know, I wasn't too bad. I'm 6 and 13 right now. I'm so bad at this game. I don't know if you ever heard of them, a team called vzify. They had like, at the time I joined, they had 3k. They got to 5k, and then I was kicked for a bullshit reason. Right, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to hear me complain for like a minute. So basically, what happened was, I remember the exact dates, right? So January 20th, I'd been in vzify for probably a couple of weeks now, and you know, I was really happy. I could go into games and get recognised. It was mad. So I'm having a good time, enjoying life, hitting some clips. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't hitting the best clips to my full potential, because I felt like they just wanted me to get clips, even though they kept telling me go for better shots. But I feel like if I just hit more clips, I'd have a better chance of like staying in, not getting kicked. Because I was really scared of getting kicked. Because I think I must have been like 11, 12 at the time. I must have been 12 at the time, 12 maybe 13. And like this was mad. I like went into games, got recognised at like 12 years old. So obviously I didn't want to lose that. So I was trying my best to hit clips, even if they weren't the best. Because that's just how my mindset worked. So like I said, January 20th, 2012, I get a message from vzify Defy. He was the leader at the time. His real name was Joey. I remember him because I hate the prick. Fuck me, is that Cerberus? Right, anyway. So July 20th, I get a message from Joey. Everyone needs to have an episode out in 5 days. So by January 25th, and I'm like, I got a good few clips. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of them were private match clips, like faked, but you know, you couldn't tell. I was smart about it, even at like 12 years old. I knew what I was doing. So I'm like, yeah, then I hit up this guy called vzify VLZ. Now if you're watching this, VL said, fuck you and everything you stand and live for. But basically, VLZ, I'm talking to him about the episodes because he had to get his out as well because he was also a sniper on the team at the time. So I'm talking to him about it, and he's like, yeah, I got an editor, he can do your clip, he's got loads of spare time, don't even worry about it, he can get it done just in time for the 25th. And I'm like, oh great, cool. Because I was going to edit it myself, but obviously I wasn't the best editor. I think I had like a shitty laptop and like Vegas 12 cracked or something like that. It was some sort of Vegas or like, probably even Movie Maker, knowing me, back in the day anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I contact this editor, he seems like a really nice guy. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, don't even worry about it, mate, I can get your episode done by the 25th. Just, you know, let's like, contact me nearer the time, or I'll contact you and like, let you know how it's doing. I'm like, great, cool, I send over all my clips. And it gets to the 23rd of July, 2012. So it's 23rd of July, 2012. And VLZ messages me, and he's like, hey, you know I could just get this editor to stop at any time, right? And like, I'm like, that's a little bit weird, and I reply like, yeah, I know, mate, I'm trying to be really friendly. I sort of have a feeling he's being sketchy. So I'm trying to be really nice to him, and like, obviously like, get like up his ass sort of thing, not real physically, but you know what I mean. So I'm being really like buddy, really kind to this guy. And I'm like, yeah, mate, I know, but like, you wouldn't do that, right? And like, and that was the last time we spoke. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't really talk to VOZ again, and I contact the editor on the 24th. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was like 12, 13, I was kinda harassing this editor a little bit. Like I was messaging him quite a lot, like obviously, I'm just a kid, like I really wanted this edit to come out well, and I really wanted to like get it in time, and it didn't seem like he was working on it, because he didn't contact me like, hey, is this good, or hey, I'm almost done, or like, hey, I'm getting there, like he said he would. So I contact him, and he doesn't reply. And I check like an hour later, and it turns out he's deleted me and blocked me on Skype. And I'm almost certain that he used my clips. Or like he stole my clips and did something with them, I'm not even too sure. But long story short, like I messaged Joey on the I go to message Joey on the 25th. And I can't message him, because he's fucking blocked me on Skype, I didn't have Twitter, Skype, YouTube, he's blocked me on fucking everything. And like, I was like borderline about to cry. I remember exactly where I was. I was in a different room to where mine is now, because I had my old room. My laptop was on a little wooden desk. I was sat on my bed just looking at it, looking down. I was really sad. And then my mum called me and I just went downstairs like nothing happened. So I'm not going to be like, Mum, I was kicked from a trickshotting class. Yeah, so he blocked me for not having an episode out. When I was going to message him and explain, like, I had all the clips, VOZ fucked me over. Like, I'm guessing VOZ was kicked as well, because I don't know, I guess he didn't have an episode, so he just wanted to fuck with me a little bit, because he knew he was getting kicked anyway. But Joey or VOZ, if you're watching this, fuck you. I was better than them at sniping anyway. I don't need them. Nah, it was a really fucking good team, to be honest. I'd always get kicked out of 6-mans, because I was the youngest. So I think I actually messaged him back in 2014 on Skype. I found his Skype where he had me blocked, added him on a new one, and messaged him, and I'm just like, hey Joey, it's vzify Sky. Fuck you. And I'm pretty sure I just left it at that. I don't even think he replied. But the 25th of January 2016 is the day I stopped trickshotting, because I was like fucking heartbroken. I literally stopped like on that day. And then I'm pretty sure I started modding for 2 years, and then obviously I'm where I am now with like competitive COD and shit. That's probably the fucking saddest day of my life, like in terms of games anyway. Apart from when I placed dead last at LAN, but we don't need to talk about that.